its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Okay, here I am. Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Friday. Welcome to the show. Oh, yeah. Y'all all right out there? I hope y'all all right out there. All right. Listen, first of all, my co-hostess of the Moses is having trouble getting into the studio again tonight. She said got some type of issue on her end, and it's been difficult for her. And she's so sad, and I'm so sad for her too. So I want to invite y'all on into the show, and I'm not on mute. All right. Okay then. So let's moving right along. I'm gonna wheel this show tonight by myself if she doesn't make it in. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. She's in here, but she's not showing. She's got that blank screen again. So when you got a blank screen again, and it will not show. She can't get her camera right or something, and I can't text her, so she'll be fine. Okay, so what's going on, y'all, in the world today? Y'all remember that song? What's going on in the world today? Mm-mm. I just told y'all how old I was, Dana. Not to worry, not to worry. Okay, let me get some invites out. I'll send her an invite and she can watch the show on her phone. All right. Listen, so tonight, um, let me give y'all some greetings. So I'm just to let y'all know what's been up with me. I kind of took it a little bit easy this week. Of course, week before last, not week before last, last week. My son came over and helped me get up some lights on my tree, and I'm gonna show them to you guys. I got a video of it, so it's not much. I'm not putting lights my tree up in the house this year. I do it every year, but I'm just not really up to it. I know how all of us is, and when people are saying Merry Christmas, I got Merry Christmas in my head, but nobody really feels like it because we're going through so much right now. But only sometimes, every day, every single day, you really got to take out some time to try to put a little glee into your life. And that's what we are doing this month on all our shows. We're talking about Christmas, you know. And on the last show, we'll definitely get to the reason for the season. All right. Just before Christmas. I don't know whether that'll be a Tuesday night or a Friday night. What day is Christmas on anyway? Let me look at the calendar. Wow. Christmas is on a Friday night. So y'all know we won't be broadcasting. So we'll have to do it that Tuesday night. I can't believe the Emily Pearl show got a holiday off. Ha ha ha. Well, that brought me some glee. Okay, I'm still inviting people to the show. Y'all come on in. Share the show for me. Okay. So um hello Ernestine. I'm gonna cover you in the announcements, darling. I got you in the announcements right now. I'm doing my greetings. Let people know what's been going on with the pearls. Okay. So, as I was saying, last week, my son came over and helped me put up some Christmas lights on my tree. Cause y'all know I'm not taller. I'm not even tall as tall as a mouse. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get that over here. So there is actually no audio to show on this. Mhm. But I'm gonna bring it up and show it to you guys. It's just a little string of lights, but I just kind of wanted to put something on the street. And to be honest with you, now why aren't you sharing? I did share. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. It's there. All the screens are black. It was hard for me to tell. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to play it now. It's supposed to be a video. Why is it not playing? Stop video. It's not playing. Oh, it came off of my phone. So I guess it doesn't have a what you call for me to play. I'll just show it to y'all. I thought the video off my phone would play, but it is not playing. Where'd it go? Now it's not showing it. Start video. Okay. There it goes. Well, I know not to share another video off my phone if it's not gonna play, but as you can see, I got some white lights there. This branch, it got what they call it, pruned by the yard people, so part of that branch is missing because it was dying. This is my desert willow tree. So then my son, of course, he's tall, he got the limbs sticking out there. And of course, I'm not burning any electricity because y'all know I cannot afford it. So those are solar lights. I love solar lights. They're really great. I'm doing good, Ernestine. Hey, Marcus, I'm doing good. But y'all share the show with all y'all friends for me. I got some important information too. So I'm gonna move right along to announcements. And of course, my first announcement is y'all be sure to tune in to my Talk About Angels show on Sunday at 1 o'clock p.m. I have a special guest friend and my church member who's also a missionary, and she is going to deliver a dynamic message. So I have guests on my Talk About Angels show for y'all to try to bring y'all some comfort and hope. And so I'll have guests for the next 3 Sundays. This Sunday is Missionary Ernestine Kai. I'll be posting everywhere. I've already posted, and she'll be sharing too. So she and I are gonna have a good time in the Lord on Sunday, and I want y'all here. All right, I want y'all there. All right. Now, what else? I wanted to talk to y'all about the passports. Y'all know I hate to have to bring the COVID issue in here, but it is a part of our life now, and we just have to realize it. It's got to deal with it. And so many rules are changing. So now, since they got this vaccine, the government is finding ways to make people take it, to force people to take it. The first thing I heard on the news this morning is that if you work for a company, the employer, any employer, it doesn't matter who, they can set a rule for everybody that works for them to be vaccinated, right? And if you refuse, they can fire you. hmm They call that insubordination. So y'all need to be thinking about what y'all gonna do. If y'all gonna take the vaccine, then you shouldn't have a problem with this. But if you're thinking about not taking that, then you might want to start looking for another job right now as soon as you get the word that your employer is supposed to is going to require y'all to take that vaccine. And usually they don't tell you till the last minute, so it would be hard to find another job. And then the other thing too is that don't think that if you're fired for insubordination that you can draw unemployment because they will not give it to you. Mm-mm. Not for that reason. Your unemployment has to be no reason of your that you caused. Okay. So I want to share that. And the other part about the mandatory vaccine is that in February, everybody gets a passport is going to have to show proof that they have vaccinated. hmm So if y'all need a passport, I'm telling you now, y'all better try to get it in January. Mm. And in Tennessee, the state that I live in, you can't even get on a plane unless you have a passport now. That's a new law for the state of Tennessee. I don't know how many other states have that law. But this year, January 2020, the state of Tennessee driver's license place industry changed the rule. hmm Nobody can fly on a plane if you live in the state of Tennessee without a passport. Now, I don't have one, but I never know when I may have to fly since I am an actor. So I plan on trying to get mine before the mandatory vaccine thing come out. But see, me myself, I would be exempt from the vaccine. I wouldn't have to take it because I have medical proof that I am allergic to the flu shot. And this vaccine has a combination of like a flu shot, a pneumonia, the Pneumovax. The Pneumovax mixed with whatever they're using to cure the COVID. So it's like a double dose. And I'm allergic to flu shots. I don't take them. The last time I had a flu shot, that's how I found out I was allergic to them. Was in would have been had to be like 1990, like maybe 19. No, no, no. It was before that. It would have been because I left the depot in '86, so it would have had to been like '88, maybe like '88. I was trying to remember really because I couldn't remember if it was after my mother passed or before my mother passed. But at any rate, that's how I found out. And that was when the Hong Kong flu was out. So whatever year that the Hong Kong flu came out, that is the year. I'm trying to turn on my fan. That is the year that I got the flu shot and I almost died for real. Hey Sybil, yeah, I saw you. You were in the studio, but it was that blank page because you didn't. I guess you don't know how to turn your camera on, so therefore you were not showing. You watch me on Facebook, Watch Party. Thank you. So please share the show. I already apologized to the audience for you. All right. Now, those are two important things that will affect your life other than COVID, this vaccine, because they're trying to, in every way that they can, to make it mandatory for people to take it. Yeah, the government is going to try to force you to take it. They're already starting by taking these uh, 1, 2, 3 baby steps. You see what I'm saying? Starting with giving employers permission to fire you if you don't take it vaccine. If the employer wants everybody that works for them to have been vaccinated with the COVID vaccine. So if you refuse to take it, then they can fire you right then on the spot. You won't get a warning. Mm-mm. So the government has given employers that power. And then I told you about the passport. In February, everybody gets a passport. Starting February, on down the road, must show proof that they have been vaccinated before they will issue you a passport. So if you need one, believe me, get it now if you can't afford it. I don't even know how much it costs. So I know it's no point in me looking for it in December. I don't have any money for December. My money's gone for December. But I'm gonna definitely try to get mine in January. Yeah. Okay. Now, those were announcements. I think that's all I have. When I come back, this is not an announcement, but it's something really nice that I want to share with you guys that I also saw on the news this morning. I just thought it was awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make friends with this guy and his wife. Ooh, they rolling in the dough. But anyway, so I'm gonna take a quick break, and when I come back, I'm gonna share that with you. And this is an interesting story, but not only is the story interesting, I'm gonna show you his picture. And when I show you his picture, I got something to say about that. And when I tell you, when I say it, you will also see what I'm talking about. All right. Don't go away. Come on, share the show for me, y'all. We need some people in the audience tonight. Come on, tell them to come on and watch it. All right.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capella's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
Okay, tell y'all I ain't gonna be gone long. Okay, the bestest, the goodest story of good that I heard this month, all month long so far, is about a Memphis philanthropist. So, okay, a philanthropist is somebody that have lots of money, but they really do good things with their money, okay? And so this morning they shared on the news that this local philanthropist has been doing this for no over 10, 15 years. Yeah. And his name is Aaron B. Fogelman. Now, I know y'all seen a lot of rental programs, Fogelman Company, housing, mortgages, yeah. So he's rolling in the door, right? But what he did was, let me get the count right. he paid the layaways at the Burlington store on Park Avenue for 175 families that had toys, clothes, whatever they had in the layaway for Christmas. Wasn't that awesome? That's a good story. That just brings cheer. Even though it wasn't you or me, it just feels good to know that we got some rich people with good hearts, with a good heart, with a Christian heart. I love it. Now, let me share his picture with y'all. And I'm going to tell you, when I tell you about the picture, when I test, I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge my screen. How do I do that? I forgot. Oh, come on. Hold on. I'm trying to enlarge the screen. Oh, I didn't lose him, did I? No, I didn't. Full screen. Oh, I see. My bad. I got it. Okay. But I need to zoom in. I want to zoom him, so now I got to go back. Okay, hold on. I want his face up close. Can I just clip on it and zoom it? Resize, maybe. No. Hey, y'all, I'm going to do it. I just messed up something here. Okay. Okay. I'm bringing it back down. Oops. Don't let me lose the picture. I'm bringing it back down to the small size. Well, I'm so scared that I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to zoom it now. Let me zoom his picture in. Then. Okay. I got it. All right. So now let me cancel this and do it again. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited to show y'all his picture. You just will not believe what I'm going to tell y'all. And as soon as I tell y'all, y'all are going to see it too. Okay. All right. Bring this picture up. All right. There we go. All right. Now, y'all can see his face, right? This is Aaron B. Fogelman. This is the man that paid the layaways. Must have been day before yesterday because I told the story today. Of 175 families that had things in the layaway at the Burlington store on Park Avenue. Now look at his face. I got a question for you. How many of you have watched It's a Wonderful Life, the Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life. You know, the black and white movie where the guy goes to the bridge, he's going to kill himself and all that snow. Then all of a sudden, this angel comes and his name is Clarence. Do y'all remember what Clarence looked like? Doesn't that look like Clarence, the angel in It's a Wonderful Life? Maybe he is a real angel. Y'all, that's why I do this show, talk about angels, because I'm telling you, angels are a mystery. But this man looks just like Clarence from the 1940s, 30s, really. I think that's when that movie was made, maybe early 40s. It's a Wonderful Life. Doesn't he? Who agrees with me? Yes. Della says yes. Marcus says yes. That's right. So when I saw his picture, I was like, oh, that's Clarence. Y'all know me. I never hardly forget a face. I might not remember the name, your name, but I don't ever forget faces. All right. I just wanted to share that for y'all. Like I say, now that's not really an announcement, so let me take that out. But I just thought that was so interesting. You know, I mean, I was blown away. And y'all can see he looks just like Clarence. And his hair has gotten a little bit more snowy white. But I think that's the same man. And I think he is really an earthly angel. Because he's been paying layaways, they say, at different stores for hundreds of people at Christmas time that have their layaways in the stores. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. And see, when you are a good person and have a good heart, as so many people, well, no, well, I wish I was rich. Why not? Why am I not the rich one? But how do we know why? But I do know that people with good hearts, they usually get provided for by God. God gives them what they need. But it appears that if you are actually an angel, you can have access to a whole lot. And I've seen that name on Fogel Mortgage Company, Fogelman Rent, office space for rent. I'm sure y'all have too, right? So it's not just me. All right, then. So this is my segment since Sybil can't get in the studio tonight. My segment is in this time that we're going through. I heard also not only just local news, but national news too, And I say that so many people are getting depressed right now. And that's understandable, It's understandable because of what we're going through. We've never been through this before. People don't have their jobs. Some are at the end of the month, that no eviction law that the government gave to protect people from being thrown out of their homes and apartments, etc. It expires on December the 26th. One day after Christmas, They say at the end of the month, but it's really effective December the 26th because they count that as the last week in December. So it's the 20, see, the last week in December is the 28th, 29th, 30th. 30th is a New Year's Eve, and the 31st is New Year's Eve, and the 27th is on a Sunday, 26th is on a Saturday. So that means they'll start putting people out on the 28th and the 29th, that Monday and Tuesday, just before the new year comes in. Now, how wrong is that? That is just terrible. And the problem is that these people sitting up there in Capitol Hill, they have not even agreed to stretch this out and not do it. They're still up there at deadlock. That's ridiculous. See, those are rich people that don't have good hearts. All right. That's all I can say. I can't explain it no other way. Because how can you not have empathy and sympathy for the people of the land, and you're supposed to be the ones that make sure that they're taken care of? That's a violation of the Constitution to me. I was reading up on the Constitution today, and these governors, I'm telling y'all something. These governors that are not protecting people with these statewide mask wearing. Look, let me tell y'all something. President Donald Trump only has 5 or 6 weeks left there. And this lawsuit that he's trying to take to the Supreme Court not going to work because it is not in the Constitution. So there's no power. They're just wasting taxpayer money. That's another thing, too. Some of these governors are going to get caught up in. They cannot use taxpayer money for a defense attorney for a campaign-related issue. And that's what these governors plan to do. Use the taxpayer money. These 14 states, Republican states that have joined in with Trump's legal defense team to pay money for the defense. Yeah. They're supposed to use that tax money for merely the citizens of the state. Donald Trump is not a citizen of those states. And so my message for you governors is this. Look, y'all need to start listening to what Mr. Donald Trump tells y'all and his lawyers, because y'all gonna end up being sued by the people of the state. Trump gonna be gone. He's not gonna be nowhere around to help you. Because when he get out of there, he got to worry about his own lawsuits that's been filed against him. And now, see, he'll be a civilian then, and there'll be more lawsuits. So he's not gonna be trying to help you with yours. No. And y'all would be sued by the people as a citizen for unbecoming conduct as a state official. That's right. So y'all better learn how to read the Constitution yourself and not stop listening to what these lawyers tell y'all. And that's another thing. You're supposed to care, make sure that you have to provide safety for all of the citizens of your state. Now, the governor of Tennessee says that he's leaving it up to the mayors of the counties to say. You know why? Because he don't want to be sued, because he know he can be sued for not protecting the people in a disastrous situation by making sure they do a mandate to protect them by wearing masks. That's why he's leaving it up to the state. Y'all wonder why he hadn't called for a statewide mask? That's why. He got sense enough to do that, but he ain't got sense enough not to follow the President Donald Trump that's on his way out. Woo, Lord have mercy. So I'm just saying. So we are in this COVID era, and we need some things to do inside this Christmas month, and looks like in the next few coming months. Okay, so I've made a list. I'm gonna share with y'all of some things that y'all can do. Because if you're like me, you get tired looking at the movies, playing videos. And me, I don't like to talk on the phone, but some of y'all probably getting tired of talking on the phone to folks. I don't like talking on the phone. Text me. But, okay, first thing you can do inside is, since you're going to be stuck inside the same place for probably the next several months, redecorate. Paint, change the color of the paint of the rooms, I'm not telling you to buy anything like furniture or anything, but if you can afford it, do that too, And but you can change your curtains. If you don't have money to buy curtains, I'm gonna share a little secret with y'all. You can buy those rectangle tablecloths. Yeah. And the store is very cheap, about $3 or $4. Yeah. Then you just stitch across the top, leave enough room about 1 inch for your rod to go through. Run that rod through there, you got a new curtain. That's right. See, when you're on a budget, you can learn how to do stuff. And in fact, I got some. That's what I'm gonna do next week. I'm doing change my curtains, and I bought my tablecloths online, and I've had them for like 3 months, But that's gonna be my project for next week. Okay. The next thing you can do is take up a new hobby. Yeah, you can learn to sew. It's easy. Like that one stitch, you just gotta sew one stitch across the top of it. Tablecloth, run your rod, but you can learn how to sew just on your hands. Learn how to knit. I can remember when my son was born, I wanted my son to have some blue booties, knitted booties, right? And I knitted him some booties while I was waiting for him to arrive. And I did pretty good, but it just really wasn't my thing. I had to give that up. Yeah. And so if you don't want to paint your house, your rooms, change color paint, how about becoming a artist? Buy you some paint and artist paint and some whiteboards, and just start trying to do stuff. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but what it's going to do is keep your mind active. And that's the main thing that we have to do when we are and stay at home so much. I have to keep that mind active. Video games and television really just don't do that for me. All right. Learn a new language. Habla español. This expression you douche. Zidouche. First one I said was Spanish. Second one I said was German. Only thing I know in French is parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? And if somebody answered me or oui, I wouldn't know what to say after that. I'm serious. So, but I am going to brush up on my German. I took 3 years of that. I'm going to brush up on my Spanish. I took 3 years of that. I took my Spanish in high school and college, and I only took the German in college. But I'm going to. Thank you, Ernestine. Ernestine said those are some good ideas. Thank you. Yeah, you can go and Google, learn whatever. They got free lessons online, and you can plug your earbuds in, and they talk back to you to help you with your pronunciation. And those are a lot of free sites out there that do that. Just Google whatever language it is you got an interest in. Just say, for instance, Spanish. Just type in "learn Spanish for free," and then a lot of sites will come up. Just go to each site and see which one is absolutely free. Don't do no 7-day trials, no 14-day trials, because there's too many of them out there that's free, totally free. Okay. All right. The next thing is gonna be hard for some of y'all. Exercise. Yeah, I know. And you gotta do this because when we're not mobile and getting outside, burning that extra energy, then we'll become overweight really fast in the house. And when you become overweight with this COVID, they say it makes you more vulnerable to COVID. Yeah. My weight is down to 117 pounds. My BMI is 126, but it should be 111. And for my height. And so I'm going to slowly lose 6 more pounds by spring. So that means I could do a pound a month, really. If I have to, I'll take it to summer. But that's the main thing. So how do you exercise? I have an exercise bike, and it's a cheap one because I have RA and COPD, lupus. I have autoimmune system disease. So I can't do a lot. And this exercise bike I got, you just put a chair in front of it and you pedal away with your feet and you can turn the thing with your arms. And I only paid about $40 for it. You see what I'm saying? So I do that. And the other thing you can do, those of you that can actually move around, you can just march in place. March in place like you're marching in a band or majorette. Sometimes when I'm feeling good, I do my majorette march. Yeah. Can't lift those legs high like I used to, but I can do the feet part, but yeah, you can just march in place, and these are things that you can do that doesn't require you to buy anything. You can do some jumping jacks, you can do some stretches, waist stretches, how you do that, for your waist, so your waist gets small. You can do some push-ups, sit-ups for your stomach. They say don't do sit-ups anymore. Depends on the condition of your back. But I would say do crunches. That way you would have some support on your back, and you wouldn't have to be coming all the way up from the floor, putting that strain on your back. If you do crunches, you have something behind you, and you can just crunch like that. These are things you can do at home. You don't have to have a gym membership or anything. Mm-hmm. And the students say the first of the year, that's my plan, to work out and lose weight. Right, right. But don't think of it as losing weight. I understand. Think of it as this way. Think of it as um, reducing your MBI, body mass. What's the I for? It's called BMI, body mass. I forgot. Let me check right quick. Index, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Body mass index. And you can find out what your body mass index is online for free. Because they've got just say find out my BMI for free. And then they have calculators that have you just input the information. They're gonna ask you how tall you are, they're gonna ask you how old you are, and they're gonna ask you male or female. Then they're gonna ask you your weight. And then it's just gonna calculate it for you. And it will tell you what your BMI is. And if you look at it that way, it's that I'm going to get down to my BMI, to what my BMI should be. Then it doesn't put pressure psychologically or subconsciously on your brain to lose pounds. You see what I'm saying? To lose weight. So don't call it that. That's how I did. Don't call it that. I went from 160, I'm down to 117. Don't call it that. Call it I want to get to my correct body mass index. So I'm working on getting to my correct body mass index. That's why you do that. Okay. All right. The next thing a lot of people are doing for Christmas, especially those with kids, but there are a lot of senior citizens that are stuck in the house now. Definitely stuck in the house more than younger people. So that would be a good gift to give somebody too, as a pet or a companion. It doesn't matter what kind of pet it is, dog, cat, bird, whatever. But it's somebody that they can talk to and have a companionship to add a little cheer to their home while they're stuck at home, you see. And a new life in a home in any form, will give you some fun, because pets are really funny. That's a funny thing. My dog just recently died in June because she missed her birthday. She was born on July 4th. And I've had pets all of my life, ever since I was a toddler. So now I'm 71. I don't want to deal with pets. I'm too old, because you have to be strong to handle dogs, really. And you got to be fast, and I'm neither one. But I do have a pet. I'm going to introduce y'all to my pet. This is Bobby. This is my pet. Say hello, Bobby. This is Bobby, and Bobby is a giraffe. I'm trying to get over here so I can show you. Y'all see Bobby? Bobby, be still. He don't want to be in the camera. Look at him. There you go, Bobby. Wave at him. Say hello. This is my pet. And I talked to Bobby. Me and Bobby, we have some good conversations. So if you like me and you don't want to deal with anything live, only because, either you don't you prefer not to, or you're not able to, like me, then get you a pretty pet like Bobby. Bobby, let him see your eyes. How real his eyes look. So, and I want to let y'all know my son gave me Bobby for a Mother's Day present. Yeah. Bobby, say hello. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. And Bobby is always smiling. That's funny. And Bobby suits me perfect because both of us smile all the time. Right, Bobby? So, if you know someone, a senior citizen that's stuck at home, oh, Bobby, no, you cannot get back in the camera. That's his first time in the camera on television. So, if you know a senior citizen that's stuck at home, how about buying them a stuffed pet like Bobby so they'll have somebody to talk to? Because a lot of us walk around the house talking, and then people say that we crazy because we talk to ourselves. So if they have a pet like Bobby to talk to, nobody could call them crazy. They can talk to Bobby all day and all night, right? All right. And okay, that was my last idea. But these are things that will help keep your mind active so that you can avoid depression because you don't want to go to the state of depression. Um, you can also, oh no, I have one other one. People don't hardly do this anymore, but I grew up doing this. And it's fun to some people and it's frustrating to others. And some that have never done it before. But it's worth a try. Buy a nice puzzle, a picture puzzle, and it's going to be all put together when you buy it, right? You have to tear it all apart when you open it up and then put the pieces back in the right place. That's a good mind exercise, okay? And you don't have to do it all in one day. You know, you can just do 2 or 3 pieces a day. Well, I would say do it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even 30, just to exercise your mind, you see. Hmm. And you can make it a project. You can also make it a family project. Hmm. And finally, those of you who have computers like me, this is a very good time. Take out all of those old files, old pictures that you posted on Facebook that you really don't need. It's just taking up space on your computer. You need to free up space on your computer so it can run smoothly. Because they're already on Facebook and you can go back and find them anytime. So clean off those files on your computer and your phone. Free up some space, That's what you can do because these mechanical things, electronic things don't work well if they're not seen after. You got to care for these things. You have to see after them. You have to do what is supposed to be done for them. You have to keep antivirus software on them. You have to keep space freed up. You cannot let your computer get full with files and stuff. You have to keep your browsers clean. I have my browser set to delete after every search. Yeah. But then sometimes I go in there at least once every couple of weeks and still delete my browsing history. Um, just take care of your computers because this thing costs a lot of money. And when you don't take care of them, they will quit. They will act up. They will definitely act up. And, you have to be careful too who you call to have to come and look in your computer. If you mess your computer up, the best thing to do is to take it to a professional place. They really don't charge that much. There's a computer place out there on Park and Mendenhall. It's not. It's on the just right over those tracks down in there. They got some stores across from Whole Foods. There's a row of stores, and they really don't cost that much. To fix their computers. Anywhere between, it depends on what's wrong with it, though, first. But I have used them in the past until I learned how to do my own stuff. See, that's me. That's the way I am. After I go through an experience, then I learn from that experience. And then I take it a step further. I learned how to do this myself so I don't have to pay the money again. So that's why I'm telling y'all, take care of your computers and they will act right. And then you won't have to be spending money to get them fixed. Let's see, people don't do that. And you can tell them all day long, every day, every week, but they don't do it. They neglect them. When you neglect your computer, then the frustration and it's all on you. It's nobody else's fault. Everything on the internet works fine. If you're not getting something on your end, it's not something not doing right, it's your fault. It's something that you've done to your computer, or sometimes your computer can get hacked. Because if you don't keep that antivirus software active, yeah, for a good one, you got to pay some money for it. I pay every year. But I do that so I don't have to have problems and take it to a computer repair or try to figure it out. I don't have time to be trying to figure stuff like that out when I know what I'm supposed to do. So that's my last tip for y'all. So we're going to take a little break. When I come back, I got a Christmas song. Y'all know I got a Christmas song for y'all, right? Yes, and that will be the closing of the show after that. So y'all stay with me. I'll be right back. Listen to the 901 show. That's going to warm me up, get me in tune. All right. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show, the one show, the one show. God, I love that song. All right, so the song that we're singing for Christmas before I let y'all go, it's one of my favorite. Oh, what happened to him? Well, it's the drummer boy. I don't know what happened to boy. Oh, there it comes. Rolling by. Okay. I already read my whistle, so I'm gonna get right to it. Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. A newborn king to see, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. To lay before the king, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. So to honor him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, when we come. Little baby, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I am a poor boy too, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I have no gift to bring, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Thus fit to give our king, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, on my drum? Mary nodded, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum, ra-pa-pum-pum. Then he smiled at me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Me and my drum. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I love that song. All right. So thank you guys for joining in with me tonight. I do miss my co-host. She hadn't been able to get in here this Christmas, but so far. Hopefully, she'll take her computer to the computer shop, a real computer shop, so she can get things straightened out. All right. So, did you hear that? Take it to a real shop. Yeah. That way, you can really get it done correctly. Okay. All right, then. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I have enjoyed you guys tonight, especially my guest in the comment column, Ernestine. I will see you Sunday. Can't wait. I'm excited. And we had some more markers and some So let me go back up here. I try not to turn the page. Oh, Pastor Della M. Tigamy, thank you so much for tuning in. RT. Okay, and Mary Seals, my other church member, and of course Sybil Presley. Okay, all right. And I know some more of you are watching on the fan page. Now, these are people that's in the watch party. Okay. All right. So that time has come. I will say my closing. But before I say my closing, let me say this. I appreciate y'all so much for watching the show and supporting me. I love you. But remember, God loves you more. All right. So, to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So, it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, you, my pearls, are a precious thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them, congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will come back to you. All right. Love you guys. And if the Lord say the same, I will see y'all next Friday. Same time, same place, same station. There we go. Good night. Bye.